Greetings. I'm Morgan Titian. Thank you for coming to the stream. Today, again, we're going to be playing Dishonored, but before we get into too much here, I did want to give a few thank yous out there. So, between streams, we got a few follows. One is Furniture GBCR, then Cloth VOVG, VOVG, I don't know how to pronounce that, and Majestic GKJY, and Tempt KT 27. Thank you all for following. Definitely appreciate it. From last stream, items to get to here. Last stream, there was a couple commands that were requested to be made. Those are now in place. So if you type in commands in chat, it will give you a link of both Stream Elements and Nightbot did it. I had fixed Stream Elements. One second. All right, got that noted down. But yeah, Nightbot will... Oh, hey, Dodo, how's it going? Just started, and I was just going over the commands that I have added. You can find which commands you guys are able to use if you type !commands, and Nightbot will give you a link. Two of the ones that have been added that anyone can use, or sorry, three of them, Lurk, Posture, and Hydrate. I know Dodo really likes the Hydrate. There is a time limit on some of the commands, but if you guys have any suggestions for any additional commands, then just let me know. What else? Ooh, right. A big thanks to Zethernalina. Midway through last stream, she sent me a new overlay for gaming. Yeah, like to redeem hydrates. But yeah, so Zethernalina, one of my mods and friends, midstream gave me a new overlay for gaming, but she also gave me some new pictures for the panels down below. So if you want to check those out, she did really good work. And the other thing she did for me, if I can switch over to it here, just temporarily. All right. Took a second to come back. Sorry about that. Yeah, so Zethernalina also made me a new VRoid back screen. I've just got the graphic in there for now, but I will be looking for some music to put there for when I do have to step away. So huge thanks to Zeternalina for that. What else do we got here? Oh, right. I was supposed to fix the other game. Bonk. I was supposed to fix the other game we were supposed to play on Sunday, which was Generation Zero. I do have that fixed now, so next week we can play that as we initially planned for last week. So that will be done up for Sunday. So we should be good to go for that. And just to reiterate, I can speech, I swear. Just to reiterate for anybody who may not have noticed it or heard it last stream, there is a forums command. All the ones that you see up on the wall there. I actually can't remember if I had those ready for last stream or not. I don't think I did. Well, they're there now. So those are all of my different forms that I can take. So in yes, commands. There you go, Dodo. So including my default form, which is this one, Morgan. I've got a total of 6 forms I can take. So if you would like to see me in any of those forms, just let me know. The forms will be listed for you if you use the exclamation point forms command. And with that command, just let me know if you'd like to see me change forms. That being said, I don't have any other items. Oh, yes. One thing with my hydrate command, everyone takes a sip. Not just me. That means you guys have to take a sip as well. Thanks for the hydrate, Dodo. Alrighty. So with all that out of the way, I think it's time to switch over to some Dishonored. Alrighty, so one of the first things to note on this screen that Zafty made for me, there is a section down at the bottom for latest follower. I don't have that working quite yet. That's on my list of things to do for the next stream. I just ran out of time this week to get that working. As you'll see in my tags, I am running on Linux. So there are some things that are a little bit different when you're trying to stream on Linux, and one of those things is a lot of the tools out there are designed for Windows. They don't play nicely on Linux all the time, so I just had to spend a little bit of time figuring it out. But that should be doable. Just ironing out some kinks and whatnot. It's all good, right? All right. So for anybody who was here last stream, we had just finished both rescuing Lady Emily as well as kidnapping, unfortunately, Anton Sokolov, who is another inventor of the game setting, of the world setting. So he is supposed to have a lot of information for us. So let's see what we can find. That's him right there. We ended the game like right here, so I resumed the game right at the same spot. I am also supposed to go to bed. I'm just going to take a quick check around everywhere, see if there's anything else. Oopsie. 1 second. Left that up a little bit too long. Oops. How do I turn all that on? Yikes. You know what? If I just sign out of friends, that should do it. Ooh, there we go. That should do it. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I realized that Steam was giving notifications and it was being captured on stream, which is not good. Nobody needs that. Accidental doxing. There is a bone tram up there. I want it, so I will go get it.
Attention citizens. This evening, the streets adjacent to Pendleton Manor will be closed for a private ceremony following the tragic loss of two of our city's best and brightest, the Lords Custis and Morgan Pendleton. All holdings and parliamentary votes now fall to Lord Trevor Pendleton, who asks for respect during this time of mourning.
Yes. So as that announcement just said, last mission or last stream, we did kind of deal with two nobles, Pendleton twins, who
Be aware that looting of evacuated areas is a serious offense.
Quiet? Well, I'm talking to stream.
Punished by officers of the watch.
Yes, so he was keeping Lady Emily, or the two of them were in charge of keeping Lady Emily kind of locked up.
Preserving the timeless beauty of our fair city.
So yeah, we kind of dealt with them and got our own Pendleton brother all their votes. There's supposed to be a place where I can get the key. That bone tram I see. Apple's mine now.
Lord Pendleton Memoirs, Chapter 41, in which I bed two of the Boyle women and only missed the third by virtue of some inclement weather. It was the month of rain, and to counter the gloom, the Boyle ladies
Not stream
hosted
safe.
3 nights of merriment by invitation only. Lydia was most fetching in lavender pants and a tunic of yellow silk. She was pleased with me from the moment I walked in the door, with my manservant bringing not one, but 2 cases of effervescent wine from the shop. In fact,
Do you not have anything good for me? Pendleton votes. Havelock. Bravo, sir. The Lord Regent is furious about losing the most recent vote of Parliament. He was counting on the support of the Pendleton family and expected limited resistance. Just as you said it would, losing the Pendleton voting bloc has really slowed him down. Since the Lord Regent's defense budget failed as well, he's getting desperate financially. It seems that most of the coin he's used to keep the city watch going is coming from a close ally. We suspect it's a powerful noblewoman who is perhaps his mistress. I'll try to dig up more information. As we know, if the watch doesn't get paid in coin and in elixir, their loyalty will start to crumble. Your friend on the inside. No worries, Dodo. It's completely okay to lurk. If you would like to, there is a new exclamation word command. You can use that if you want, but you don't have to.
Anyone who has
Completely
consumed
optional.
untreated water must be reported to the watch.
Alright, I don't think there's a whole lot out here for me to get at. I honestly cannot remember where that key is. And there's no way in the window. See it right there. The apartment key is needed. Where do I get that? Way to climb up from out here. Guess it's a blink up. Not like that though. Okay, no, I'm not getting beside that.
Please be as quiet as you can. It took forever for Emily to fall asleep. Poor dear. It's okay, Emily, I'm here. She seems happier when you're here. Though I know you have important things to do. Out there in the city.
Yes, I do. Just take a bit of hydration there. Don't mind me, I'm just looting my own daughter's room here.
There's hardly a need to work on table etiquette. She knows it
Please light a
all.
candle for me.
Even if she chooses not to
Dark in
employ
here
it.
and I can't see
She'd
my
rather
mother.
hold her spoon by the wrong
Just want
end
a
and
candle.
pretend it's a sword.
Where is
Then
Corvo?
suddenly she changes and she's all manners, asking for a tea party. I tried to oblige her, but I have little to work with. No proper plates. Instead of a cloth napkin, I've only the bar rag. Ale mugs instead of teacups. I've asked for things befitting her, but they have their minds on other things. For now, Emily and I decided to make a pretend dinner using paper and little things she's found here and there. On the floor, I suppose. Not right for a princess, but it'll have to do.
She still has bad dreams. Though it's understandable given all she's been through. Sometimes she calls out your name. Sometimes she cries.
Emily is having a tough time. Understandable, though. Corvo, this matter with my brothers has not been pleasant at all, so I do not wish to discuss it further. However, I really must thank you. I've heard that you found some other means of neutralizing them without taking their lives. Ingenious. Wherever they are, even if they are miserable, they are alive at least. So perhaps someday I will see them again. Got a lot of money for that. Field survey notes. Royal spy. That's to read. Don't want to bore you guys too much on stream. Sleeping Death, yes, I'll take that. Slap John, already read.
Lady Emily Caldwell was abducted some 6 months past, at the moment of her mother's terrible murder. Anyone with information leading to the location or return...
I'm working on a new arc pilot. It will perform absolutely stunning acts of destruction, I expect.
The door to nowhere has proven to be a safety hazard, but for me, this project is an endless source of inspiration. With the proper application of energies, I believe I can transform the doorframe into a window of sorts, one that will allow a traveler to cover the distance from my workshop to some distant, arbitrary point in a single step. Currently, the step leads to a sheer drop straight down into the courtyard, but in time, it will bridge gaps that will boggle the mind. Such work is many years away, to be sure, but if I survive this plague, I'm sure to succeed. Yeah, good luck with that, Piero. You don't have the outsider's mark, so not happening today.
Logic is flawed, anyone can see that. And not an original idea to be heard. His notes are a mess if he even keeps them. How he got this far is anyone's guess. He says what they want to hear. Friend of the rich. That's his method. Sokolov's true genius is pampering the aristocracy. Fools.
He does not think highly of Sokolov. But then again, he
Now
is
that we
perfect.
have Sokolov as a guest, ask him how he deluded the Academy into making him royal physician. Ask him how he stole my elixir formula. Will you do that for me? Normally, I'm a natural philosopher, but today, consider me a humble craftsman here to serve.
Alright, let's see what you can craft for me. Boot stealth. We'll purchase that. And boot stealth too. Nothing there that I need. 3 shots now. Perfect. I was already over there. Put the key on.
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
Yes, Mr. Corvo. I'll make sure your quarters are clean, sir.
You make sure you do that. Not that I really use them all that much. Lydia does not have the key. I wonder if she's sworn to carry my burdens. Alright, let's skip it. Time to rest. The outsider. Oh, that's gone now. Royal physician Anton Sokolov is now in the custody of the Loyalists. Through Sokolov, it will be possible to strike directly at those closest to the Lord Regent. How cooperative will the most brilliant man in the Empire be? He must be swayed or coerced into telling what he knows.
Corvo, wake up! You were
That's not
making
creepy
funny
at all.
faces while you were sleeping. I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here. Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath.
Whenever she wants.
Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
Apparently Corvo was drunken too. Empty wine bottle next to his bed. Yes, read the book.
Attention, Dunwall citizens.
I'm going down this way instead.
Chosen T. Martin to be High Over.
I missed out on that bone trap completely. Oh, blink. Pachi, little peeping Tom.
I know it looks... I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers shaped like snowflakes. The truth is, there is no snowflake lock. I was just, you know, looking through the lock. I realize, well, everything you're thinking I already realize. I'm a natural philosopher, but that doesn't mean I'm not a gentleman. Or...
Pretty sure peeking means that you are not a gentleman. Now, there is something funny you can do here. You can just go in there and straight up surprise Callista in the bath, but not doing that on stream. Nope, not on Twitch. So if you guys want to see that, get the game yourself and check it out. Oh, that's Wallace. I was gonna say, how did Pierre get over there that fast?
I hope Sokolov will cooperate. I'd hope to have him paint my portrait again one day. Just me this time.
Royal Physician, I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days. Unlike you, our friend Corvo knows what loyalty means.
Bah! I am loyal to my inner spirit. You are the one consorting with the most wanted man in the Empire.
It's my belief that Corvo was innocent in the death of the Empress, and the former spy master, or the Lord Regent, as he calls himself, is a ruthless tyrant bent on destroying this city, the heart of the Empire.
You are mistaken if you think there's love between me and our Lord Regent. But whatever you intend to do here, I assure you, I am beyond petty scare tactics.
If I don't scare you, Sokolov, perhaps these rats will. Even if they don't carry plague, I've heard of a swarm of rats stripping a child's body to the bone in half a minute. I've heard worse. How long do you think it'll be before you talk? Before you beg to talk?
Rats? Is that the company you keep now, Admiral?
It's the company you keep that interests us, Sokolov. We know you painted a portrait of the Lord Regent's mistress, the very aristocrat who is funding the military with her fortune. She is the key to the Lord Regent's control over the city, and we must have her name.
Sorry, Admiral. I cannot help you. You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
Curious strategy.
Of which I approve.
So, I decided not to stick the rats on him. Mostly because my chaos is already very, very high, and I don't want to get too much higher, otherwise I can't show you how much of a good being got over there in Samuel. Such a good being, but if your chaos is too high, he does not like you. So I need to bring my chaos down a bit.
I could use a drink.
I'll leave it to you. But if you get tired of it...
It's well known that Sokolov is virtually addicted to a rare liquor called King Street Brandy. The taste is revolting, but I happen to have a bottle. However, I am reluctant to give it to you for Sokolov. It cost me quite a lot. It is very expensive stuff, a blend of rare Pandician spices and a drop of whale oil. Would you care to purchase it?
So it's only 150 coins. I can't use the money I have for anything else anyways. And it is the non-violent option to bribe Sokolov, and it helps your chaos.
Not. King Street Brandy? I didn't know any more existed. It is an extraordinary gift. I see I'm dealing with men of taste. I can tell you this much. She was always referred to as Lady Boyle. I painted her to be sure, but I never saw her face or learned her first name. You see, I painted her from behind. I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight, the timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course, you already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
He's right.
I sure do.
You will be able to mingle with them once you're on the grounds. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent and take her out in whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. If you do this tonight, you'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask you. Could you give this note to Lord Shaw? You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
I don't like you, Pendleton. I don't like you at all. What are you doing down here? Don't tell me I have to wait for them to walk all the way over here. NPCs in this game are just so slow. Come on, hurry it up. Hurry it up.
Have you ever been in a sea battle?
Of course.
Did you ever see pirates? And did you sink any?
Of course. Dozens. Oh, yes. But that's not for young girls to hear about.
But I will be Empress, won't I? And then I'll have to sink lots of enemy ships myself. And that's what Empresses do mostly, isn't it?
Of course.
I knew it! I read that some pirate ships have witches aboard that can cause storms and make whales do what they want. Is that true?
Yes. Mostly. Maybe we should be quiet now.
Very well.
He does not deal well with children. Alright. On to the mission! Still kind of peeved that I forgot what the key was for that other room there.
The Boyle costume ball, huh? Well, that'll be fun, but not for everybody. You ready?
Yes. Take me to the States.
Region's pulling out all the stops for the Boyle family. I didn't think there'd be tall boys patrolling here tonight. Watch yourself, Corvo. They don't fool around. The good news is, once you get to the party, that mask of yours lets you blend right in. Enjoy your evening out with the folk of quality. Better you than me.
You know what? I actually agree with you. Going to the party would not be fun for you. Should be able to just up here. Nothing to loot up there? Come on. Alright, well. You just have to be careful as we're going around. Like I said earlier, I do have to be careful of my chaos, because I am at high chaos right now.
This area is restricted to invited guests only, by request of the local landowner.
What? That's horse hockey. Oh shit. You saw me? Find me here. A little bit of self-hydrate going on. They're still looking for me. Really cool suit they got going on, though. There's two of them over there. You can't get over to me anyways. supposed to die though. I wonder how he died. You too. Wait. No. Get off me. Couldn't take him out earlier because if I did, he would have been munched on by the rat. I had to kill the rat first. Bone spirit water drinking from faucets recharges a small amount of mana. That's actually a really good one to have. Like, not going to equip it now. Oh. Get off me. Whoops. I don't even know where they come from upstairs, maybe? Up here. That's strange. Alright, let's try again.
Going to a party, Corvo? Is that what you dreamed of? All those months in Coldridge Prison while waiting for the executioner? Wealth, beautiful women in the latest fashions, laughing and drinking Tivian wine? And what of the host, Lady Boyle? I can see all her tomorrows, and I know that either she dies tonight at your hand, or she'll live out her days, month after month, year after year, far away, even as her fine clothes wear into tatters and her silken hair gets dull and gray. Half the city can see the lights from the party, and they dream of the delights inside. Will you tear it all to pieces? Either way, it's Lady Boyle's last party.
That's your future? I can't trust them. Can't love what you don't trust. That's the song the birdies sing when the weather turns cold and forces them out of the nice homes they built. Nice homes spoiled and ruined, useless now. So the birdies hate the weather that betrayed them. They fly away to look for new homes that aren't so cold and dreary. I'm leaving too. My Valley's act, so dreary everywhere I look, I can't bear it anymore. So dreary. So, you wanted me to decide, you asked me to do it, there's a hole in the world. So clearly Granny Riggs. Clearly Granny Riggs was here. Oh, I almost forgot about Crystal. And she did that. Apparently. Oof. It's not good at all. This supposed to be a watchtower that's taken down? Interesting. Oh, that hurt. Let's pretend that never happened, shall we? What? Oh, that guy saw me. Both those guys saw me. Oh, horse hockey on that one. Whoop. Okay, that Weaver looks like a guard. Probably was a guard at some point. Not a guard anymore.
Can't say they didn't have a good one to fill.
So I'm in neutral
Teach
zone.
him to best made cards, the half-wit.
It's a fortress. Have you ever been inside?
Never.
Oh, I
Invitation,
have.
please.
Last year, Waverly threw garden party, and we slipped in after the Estermonts canceled. Well, it's an ill wind and so forth. Do you know about
Right this
tonight's
way,
event?
sir.
Oh,
Yes, they're going to wear the same costume in different colors, and we're meant to guess. Another of their eccentric.
Oh, there went my invitation.
Maddie, don't chase after that. You don't know what's in those buildings.
No places.
I'll steal another one.
I should cut them out entirely. All of them.
And die waiting out here.
I'm sure she'd like that.
Why don't you wait here, as any gentleman would, and we'll go inside and make nasty remarks about Emma's style.
Thanks for
Another
letting me in.
party game. It was fun for a season, but now.
What is it tonight?
Guess which is which.
All right, I'm inside the party, and they don't know that I am assassin.
Cigars tonight? Indeed. I believe so.
Yes. Pendleton? What's he got to say to me?
Pendleton is a gutless, lying sack of shit. I hope he's paying you well for this.
Paying me well for what?
It's damn cold tonight. Hurry up, and let's see what you're made of.
Be it noted that Lord Pendleton's representative has a pistol. You may proceed. A contest of honor will take place between this anonymous gentleman acting for the challenger, Lord Trevor Pendleton, and Lord Shaw, the challenge party. You will each turn and proceed to the marked positions and remain facing away from each other as I count down from 3. You may then turn and fire
Get
at will.
on with it. I'll kill this fool and we can all go back inside.
Sorry, my lord. We shall proceed.
All right, duel time.
Stop. Stand right there. 3, 2, 1.
And that's another patron dead. What do we do now?
Dead?
It's lucky we're in demand.
He's sleeping.
I hear the Estermonts pay top coin. No use trying them tonight.
See,
Let's
it says
see if
unconscious.
a little brandy. Let the boils clean up the mess.
You guys don't know how to do a proper duel. Ooh, cartlet. Oh, that didn't look comfy.
Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night?
Yes, of course.
Come on, sit down. You know what? Good enough. Hope he's comfy like that.
Welcome to the Boyle Estate.
Yes, I feel also welcome. Supposed to be that is about to be right in front of me. second bone found. Swing your sword slightly faster. Do not need to worry about it because I do not plan on killing. Not this mission, anyways. Oh. Sorry, Wolf Leader. I just saw your messages now. I was kind of wrapped up in this story. My bad. Yeah, I just kind of yeeted him into the chair. Oh, welcome to the stream, Wolf Leader. Again, sorry for missing your messages. My only excuse is I'm still relatively new to the streaming thing, and sometimes I forget to check my messages. No, it's not a very good excuse, but that's the one I'm sticking with. I believe there are some folks down here. Just have to be wary of some of the weepers. Yep, there they are. Oh, there's a rune I almost missed. Good to know. Just a crowd of weepers in there. I need to get them involved.
What did she expect? They were trash.
Another way in here, by the way. Oh, over the water. Where are all the tall boys? They just disappeared. Here. Alright, there's probably hagfish down here. Alright, did get bit. Did not get bit. Seriously, where did all the tall boys go? There was 3 of them. No way they all died. Strange. Back up. Here. Alright, can I actually reach that from down here? Can't. Oh, I can get up there though. Another hydrate from Dodo, so let me get up onto this light post, it'll let me. Oh, and of course it jumped off right after I got out there. Right down here in case the tall boys come back. And yes, it means everybody in chat has to hydrate. Can't be the only one hydrating. Mistake. There we go. I'm up there. Get up here, and I'm in. And there's that guy again. How did he not see me? It was clearly right in his face. And you're unconscious. Alright, in this next area I am forbidden. Hopefully I do not get spotted. I'll pick that up, thank you. Alright. Grab that war metal. It is mine now. Crystal cider. Yeah, sure, why not? Give me some health back. Esma Boyle's diary. Finally, tonight. The party is going to be so fabulous. I shall bed the first man to ask for it, and the second after that. I am so sick of these dark, awful times. Every day is as dreary as the one before. Well, not tonight. Tonight is for the living. She is a little bit promiscuous. But you know what? I'm not one to judge. What she does in her own time is her business. There's a stairway going down that I do not want to take. I believe that's for an alarm. Oh, that is for that up there. Nothing in here, really? There's one chest right there. Oh, loyal cameo, why not? A lot of money from these ladies. Ladies is a loose term. So grab it for a second. Come on, gimme. Yoink. Alright, room is empty. I got a bedroom key. Dunwall Tower skeleton key. Interesting. Waverly, darling, there are 3 costumes for your party. It pains me that I can't be there, though I'm sure you understand why. I know you are going to look lovely in white. I've enclosed a skeleton key to Dunwall Tower. When you visit me, no barrier will come between us. HB is Hiram Boros, who is the Lord Regent, and means we are looking for Waverly in white. Esma's set aside more than enough spirits for the party tonight. I shouldn't wonder. If she doesn't have a drink in her hand, she'll positively lose her balance. Count on me to stay sober, especially in these critical times. Would that I could escape Dunwall entirely, for I have a terrible feeling that someone might be after me. I mean, you don't exactly make a whole lot of friends when you're constantly backstabbing people, so... Oh, that's this one I get to open. Got to open it, and there's no links in there. Okay. Whoa. You saw nothing. You were also not supposed to turn around as soon as I did that. Probably rat. I am a large rat if that's the case. Oh, that's as far as you can. You deserve this. Somebody opens up the door to one of the loyal bedders. There, you're one of the men she bedded. Serkonos, the jewel of the South. It is best known for its warm winds, spiced foods, and endless beaches. While the city of Kulero seems to be the heaviest flow of travelers from across the Isles, Karnaka, on the southernmost edge of the world, is preferred among the elite of the Empire. It is said that a month spent resting beneath the sun on the beaches of Serkonos, or within one of the rural villages, can cure most maladies. Travelers bring back recipes and styles from the south, and the dances that all Serkonans learned in their youth are favored in Bristol for their sensuality, copied by the fashionable aristocracy in the capital city of Dunwall. The only persistent trouble in Serkonos originates along the string of tiny islands stretching away from the mainland to the east. For generations, pirates have hidden among this archipelago, raiding traders passing between the isles, and more recently, attacking whaling ships returning with rich stores of oil. A little bit of world building for you guys there. We read that one in the previous area. I do not want that to run out right now, please, thank you. It's what's allowing me to see people like that, and like that. There is 3 of them there. Why is there 3 of them right there? My egg. A lot of waiting around for others in this game when you're trying to go stealth. What does that mean to you? Relax. Just the reserves. Think you'll get your own squad after what happened last night? Looting everything that I can, 'cause if it's not nailed down, it's mine. Baseball key, that is mine. Lydia's diary. I am looking forward to the party tonight, despite the prospect of so many boorish men talking about their business failures. What I wouldn't give to meet a fine young musician in this horrible town. Someone who appreciates the harpsichord, for instance, and can write me a song. They all have their likes and dislikes, obviously. Mine. And mine. And strangely enough, it's only Lydia's room that does not have a secret at the top. Take out my wall hacks again. Oh. You are mine. Guess who's going to be a guest of Lydia's? Bathroom. Cigarette case? I mean, it's money. Oh, hold on. Someone's supposed to be on duty. Coins are mine. Okay, now I'm just stuck in this room. Thanks. See him from here. Would you finish up with your cigarette and let me out of here? Come on now. Alright, get walking.
be worth checking out.
No, it's not. Alright. You are her guest. Because all the boils deserve a guest for the night, right? And you get to come with me. I know there's no more guards left on this floor, so I don't have to worry too much about sneaking around. Oh, your foot keeps getting in the way. There we go. There we go. Now there's apparently that's not the screenshot button. There we go. There's the screenshot button. There, you enjoy that. So there's a big old wall of light right there. I don't think they'll care too much if I just teleport down there, but that guy will. He's got one of those musician things. I'm just gonna go in from the outside. Sounds a lot less risky than getting caught by him and then just ruining everything. So I'm back in a unneutral area. I'm breaking my ankles. Good day. Good day.
The party's indoors this time.
Oh my, that's wicked.
Hello.
Who made that
the
mask
Boyles
for
hope you have a wonderful
it's
time
exactly like the wanted posters.
That's going to cast a pall over the whole evening. I think I'm starting to enjoy myself.
If it looks exactly like one from Wanted posters, don't you think it might be the exact one? Alright, so if you go in through the main door...
We tried for a peek upstairs and the man on duty is an ass.
I should have taught him some manners. This party is a sham.
If you go through the front door, you're allowed in.
A party like this,
No
issues.
issues.
Crept in.
Also,
my cousin is a mar
you can see all the guests that are here. And you can even sign it. So you straight up sign it, your own name, Corvo Atano. Basically like a big old I was here. And you can't do anything about it. And that's mine.
Did you hear about Mrs. Brimsley?
Are those
never
mine?
believe this.
That's mine.
She had her jobber pick up a boy in the street, barely 16 years old, no family left.
I thought her interests were confined to her family.
I think she ran out.
I like how they don't really care too much if I steal their shit. Oh, took him a while to say. A lot of rats around here.
You, a gentleman.
I'll have you know I'm as gentle as I need to be in any given situation. As I think I've proven.
Go ahead, help yourself. I take everything I can carry. They'll never miss it.
Alright, sweet. Like. And that's who we have to kidnap.
I know your mission tonight.
Ooh, that was
you must
creepy.
speak privately.
Alright. This guy's not creepy at all.
I'm a friend of Pendleton's, and I've done a few favors for your cause. I know your purpose here tonight, and how to say this. Your target is the woman I love. I swear that if you'll bring her to me unharmed, you will never hear of her again.
There's a cellar directly below the kitchen. I'll wait for you there. I'm not proud of this, but surely it's better than seeing her killed. Her name is Waverly. I won't harm her, I swear. I'm a man of means. Just bring her to the cellar, and I will keep her safe with me. Forever.
Oh, that's not creepy at all. Well, if it means not killing everybody.
See this as an opportunity.
To what? Learn a trade?
Go ahead, take it. Everyone does. I had a servant sew me an extra pocket.
Indeed.
Once the curtain has been lifted, it becomes inescapable that we inhabit a world adrift in a sea of howling chaos. A terrible maelstrom in which all heavenly bodies orbit a devouring core. Though the trip could take many thousands of lifetimes, all cosmic objects are eventually dragged into this hungry nexus and forever cease to be. Though they are moved by eddies and in the celestial medium, stars offer guide points in otherwise perilous blackness. Our own sun holds its planets close to the inexorable course toward oblivion, giving us life and warmth until the end.
I can't say they didn't have it coming, the filth.
Doing all right there?
Giant whales just spitting confetti everywhere.
What most people don't remember is the rats came a half a year before the Empress died. And the plague, too.
Are you sure?
The city
That's
during
not how I
the
remember.
feast
There's
this year.
something called
Yes,
this. It's not the Empress's passing.
That's what they want you to think.
Watch what you're saying.
I say nothing against the Lord Regent. He's the only one
I
holding
know.
this together. Excuse me a moment.
Stop at once.
Stop what at once. You didn't see nothing.
Good evening.
Put my knee just like opening all doors as I explore.
No guests past this point.
Yeah, shut up. Wow, that is quite the jello. Holy crap. Man, that makes me hungry. Oh my. Mine.
Beat it. You shouldn't be here.
Alright, fine. I do not have any more of that.
Damn you.
That's not the full-time stop, is it? Grant. Switch needed. Oh, right, I can go from the other side. Alright, I have exactly 8 rooms. Time to get better bedtime.
Ha! I shit bigger than you.
Let them do their thing. Wow. 4 servants I have to eventually deal with? Plus that dude going up the stairs? Jeez. This is the door I was supposed to go in. Born and raised in Bristol, I spent my formative years in our smaller cities before settling in magnificent Dunwall. There, the capital city, I learned to appreciate the finer things. When the opportunity arose to document my travels to Sertonos, Tibia, and finally Morley, I left my position as a clerk for the late Lord Estermont. Perhaps, like so many in Dunwall, I suffer from being excessively cultured, but I found Morley disappointing. Over the course of this journal, I will explain why I found the Festival of Turners to be tiresome, despite the high banners, bare feet, and red robes, and why the renowned jellied ox tongue is something I will be struggling to forget for many years to come. Isn't there supposed to be a way down there? Ah!
Impossible.
People are so quick to throw around that as impossible.
Welcome to the Boyle Estate.
Do you want to see something really impossible?
Hello, sir.
Try this. According to their perspective, two people just disappeared. Because I am amazing like that. And now they're really freaked. Alright. Lead to my heart's content. Oop. Close that back now. And there's a room. Put you up there for now, and I will deal with these rats. Do not want the rat. Anybody? How did he get down here so fast? Jeez.
Where is she? Hurry and bring her to me.
Oh, hold your horses. That goes to the sewers. You will be a problem later, so I'm dealing with you now. Ben, time is such a broken power in this game. And now there's no guard there. Excellent. What? Okay, because I'm running, they all panic?
Take it too. Take everything. Just don't kill me.
Firing!
No, don't fire.
Someone help!
Right off. I might die here. Nowhere to hide.
To the hounds. Assassin, help! We're here.
Oh, where did he go, guys? Where did he go? Oh no! I'm gonna go looking for him over here. Yep, looking for him over here. There's nothing suspicious over this way. Not at all.
Witchcraft.
All three of
aren't
you.
you? I'm not part of the Lord Regent's
Please,
plans.
I'm begging you.
Please believe me. I'm just trying to survive in this wretched city. Please, don't do this. No.
What?
Not like this.
Oh,
Not like
I
this.
thought I accidentally killed her. You two saw nothing.
Horrible thing. You're going to do it, aren't you? You can...
Oh, and that's the second one unconscious. And third one unconscious. You guys saw nothing. And I am leaving with her. cannot stop me. So, pro tip for me for the future, running is enough to trigger the guards.
Check everywhere. All right, where is he? Someone get over here. I know you look hard to just disappear.
This is a very tough mission. I was setting this up to be a clean getaway, but oh well. There. Hello? Oh, no, falling. Oh. I did that. I wonder if I just have to wait for the alarm upstairs to be done.
When I find you, it's gonna be bad.
Well, this is the thing. Alright, I'm going to load my last autosave because I do not want to kill all these guys. Oh, not too far back. That door, so they can't get her.
What? Oh no! Please.
Why are they?
No!
Apparently, I have to go completely unseen from here on out. scene. And last one. But at the very least, these ones should alert everybody. I know it wasn't down, but there should be 3 bodies here. Why is there only 2? Quick save. And you're mine now too. Collection of bodies. That's comfortable looking. Rats need to die. Alright, I am not going to run.
We found out what the whales could do, and it made us an empire. This is... excuse me.
Wait, how'd you get behind me? What the hell? Oh, so maybe go through this door.
Well, what is it? Oh, really? Tell me. Well done. But you'll have to name all 3 of us for the cameo. Absolutely not. I don't know you or your
Trying to save your life. Alright, fine. I'm going to name all of them.
Welcome to my party. I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
I can't name her? Now I can't talk to her at all. So, close that. And I'll take her. We're right past the guy that's supposed to be able to disable all my powers because he's not playing his music.
For whiskey and cigars tonight? Never doubt.
Oh. I have all of the achievements in this game except for some of the challenge run achievements. 1 second as I complete this.
You found her! Quickly, let's get her on board. Last, oh my love. Someday you will understand.
The trick to getting the unseen pacifist is to knock out literally every single person.
Have her whole life.
Like each level will take you a couple hours to get through because you have to unlock everybody. 1 second here. I'm gonna swap back to just chatting for a second because I don't want to accidentally dox myself. All right, I can switch back to gaming now. I think. Double checking. Yeah, that should be good. So yeah, there's a ghost. Complete all missions after the prologue, alerting no one or killing anyone but key targets. I got that back in 2018 apparently. It's been some time. And then Shadow, complete all missions after the prologue without alerting anyone. unlocked back in 2018. They are both unlocked on the same date, the 29th of August at 6:51 p.m., which means I got them at the exact same time, meaning I did a Ghost and Shadow dual run. That was hard, and it took me weeks to do. If I scroll down here, the only three I do not have is the Chain Kill Bend Time Massacre without failing any wave, including bonuses, and in Bonfires. And if I got both of those, then I would get Void Star. But those are honestly too difficult for me right now. And it's been so long since I played that I probably could not even do any of the other challenges right now. But yeah, you can do it if you just try. I believe in you. But thanks for stopping by again there, Croc. Definitely appreciate you being here. That is also the reason why I chose this game as my first game to stream. I know it well. So I can make commentary on the game as I play it. Which I figured would be more interesting than just playing it and trying to focus on everything, like focus on the story type thing, right? Okay. I get to go for a swim. Luckily, there's no hagfish in this water. I believe there is hagfish on the other side. So you can actually use that cellar as an entrance if you have the possession ability. Yeah, they know something happened. And Samuel had moved his boat. And we're good.
I hope you enjoyed your evening, sir. But we'd best be on our way. Quickly.
And that is the party. Yeah, this game is amazing. But even myself, I am by no means a speedrunner. I can get like Ghost and clean hands and stuff like that, but I can't beat the game fast. I could probably do it, faster than a lot of other people, but I'm nowhere near the world record on this game. I have seen this game featured on AGDQ and SGDQ before, and the crazy stuff that they do to get through this game really fast is amazing. But just going over the stats, obviously I didn't get Ghost. I got spotted several times, but I did get most, all the like the runes and bone charms. Obviously I didn't get all the coins. It's almost impossible to get all the coins in a map. But I did do the special actions as well. We can continue. Back to the Helm Pits Pub. And 1 second. As I tab over. Doing this for chat. There we go. I've redeemed hydrates. Everyone take a sip. That means you watching at home as well.
Lord Pendleton said he would meet us here. I checked the wine cellar. Losing family gives a man a thirst.
Ooh. You poor bean. You say that with experience. Croc, I know you played this game before, but I'm sure you agree with me. Samuel, best boy.
I trust you enjoyed.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The masked criminal is believed to be hiding in a quarantine district. All citizens must report unexplained lights, odd sounds, and signs of conflict originating from evacuated buildings. Attention, Dunwall citizens.
You did it. And now we've done away with a woman, and a noble woman at that. But Boyle was a viper. She helped the Lord Regent kill the Empress. So I don't feel a thing for her. Personally, I heard you upheld my name in a rather spectacular style and at some risk to yourself. I want to thank you for it. This little item has been helpful to my family over the generations. But I think you'll find more use for it than I ever will. Go on. Take it. You've had a long night, Corvo. But I fear it's not over. Havelock and Martin have already cooked up something more for you. They would like to see you now, in Havelock's chambers above the bar.
In his chambers. I have loot turned off for loot notes. Inventory. Why does it not show my money over there? It's under objectives. He gives you a bunch of money for doing that. So, even though he kind of tricked you into doing a duel, it's kind of worth it. Wait, what?
Attention. You are required to cooperate with overseers as you would members of the city watch elite guard. They speak with the Lord Regent's authority.
Corvo, the time has come. Everything we have done, everything that you have done, has served to make this moment possible.
The Lord Regent is exposed, Corvo. Vulnerable. And now everything is in place to strike at him. We're one step from the throne.
One man, one beating heart, is all that's left of the forces that brought this city to the brink of ruin.
It is simple, but it will be far from easy. The Lord Regent's paranoia has reached an all-time high. He has lost the support of the Overseers, the Parliament, his financial base, and he's lost Sokolov, who made his security technology. So at Dunwall Tower, he has consolidated every remaining loyal man around him.
He knows something is coming. He knows you are coming. And everything depends on him being correct. Piero will help you prepare. Then Samuel will take you close to the tower, near the waterlock. Last time you were there was the horrible day that all of this started. Now you will go there and end it. Good luck, Corvo.
I'm not sure what else we could say, other than our hopes are riding on you.
Alright. So, actually, I haven't used this at all during this run, because I honestly forget about the power a lot of the times.
Admiral Havelock has seen more corpses than all the rest put together.
So if you use the heart on people?
There are few brave enough to laugh in the outsider's face. But T. Martin is one.
The heart will actually tell you secrets about people.
The other servants don't like her.
Oh, that's sad. I wonder if I can find Anne. But yeah, some of the things that the heart whispers to you are kind of woof.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. If you notice suspicious lights or sounds emanating from evacuated buildings,
Heart does not like him.
bring this to the attention
Don't blame
of
it.
the City Watch.
Somewhere in the basements below.
Hello, sir.
Hound kills hound, and money changes hands. She hides her hands. They are raw and scarred from the washing. Each and every night the black-eyed outsider visits upon Piero's
My
dreams.
work on the Joplin Arc Pylon progresses slowly, but it progresses.
Alright, that's cool. Masked man, there's no review. Your actions have not gone unnoticed. There is a package next to your bed, and a note from the one who wanted you to have it. A humble footman.
Such laughter, and they're singing the old songs, linking arms. But that was from a happier time.
Yeah, this heart reveals some really deep things.
Deals are made here, sometimes under the influence of wine, and sometimes the influence is the point of a knife. She is Callista Kernow, She has learned to defend herself in this treacherous city.
Go out the door. Yes, please. And whoever you are, I must thank you for sparing at least part of my family. We all have enemies, certainly we loyal women. In a way, you've done me a favor, so you deserve a reward. I've passed this along from one of my servants through another who knows another to one of yours. May we never cross paths again. Yeah, I'll take that. I will certainly take that. Such as a sweep on the floor.
The streets adjacent to Boyle Manor remain off limits pending an ongoing
Let's see if Emily's over here. At the end of every year, after the last day of the month of songs, we begin the Feud Fest. The new year, or Feud Feast, not fest, same thing though. The new year has not started, and thus the time that follows is outside the calendar. A period of celebration and feasting begins, during which the people abandon the very practices that keep them whole and healthy over the year. Many leave their homes euphoric with spirits or potent herbs. Some paint their faces or wear masks to conceal themselves as they pursue their passions without reservation. When the right cosmological signs are observed and it is time for the calendar to begin anew, the sitting High Overseer calls for the Hymn of Atonement, and the Feud Feast ends. Families return to their homes, wives to their husbands. Enemies put down their weapons, and fires are extinguished. No complaint is given for those who have wronged others, deviated from ancient codes, or discarded oaths. For this time, during the astrological alignment, does not exist and is not recorded. The following day starts the new year, marked on the first day of the month of Earth, as it has always been.
Yes, I tell her you will still need to study. And as Empress, you'll have proper tutors, one for each subject, and many personal servants. She asks if she'll have spies. Yes, I tell her.
Where is Emily? She's just straight up missing. Where's Piero? It is through no fault of my own that the average citizen has expressed a preference for Sokolov's elixir over my own formula, sold as Piero's remedy, a name I did not choose, if you must know the truth. The public has spoken its unusual message, its usual message of idiocy, spending their coin as a means of selecting Sokolov's formula over mine, which I believe to be equal, if not superior. Much has been made over the popularity of these concoctions as a means of resisting this remarkable new plague. I say remarkable because the strain works with an efficiency we have not seen in the history of the Empire. This plague, now making its way through the city of Dunwall, is unrivaled in its effectiveness. I have studied it with the blood of those afflicted, and it is nearly perfect, elegant in fact. And while it is true that Piero's remedy and Sokolov's elixir are known to protect the body against the plague equally, my own has properties not fully understood, which relate to the mind itself and the spirit. And it is this way that my formula wins out. Here is where one should pay attention to this contest. For you see, Sokolov's elixir, with its emphasis on the brute animal body, is a craft goo better suited for livestock. The subtle and secret variants in the key ingredients make up Piero's remedy, ensure that it works on the higher functions that separate humankind from the mindless blue-jawed hagfish swimming in the Wrenhaven River.
Hello to you, Corvo.
Do you need me to build something for you? I can make anything, practically.
And yes, that note was supposed to be him. I do not do impressions well. 2,000 coins. Yeah, pistol magazine. Let's go bullet capacity, grenade capacity, and spring ranging capacity, and there's nothing else I can upgrade, so let's spend the rest on the bolts, because we will need those. I forgot to check at the end of last mission what my overall chaos was, so I don't know if I had to kill people or not. Because I know at least Dodo in chat likes it when I go the murder route. Remarkably, each specimen I had the pleasure of studying during the voyage possessed some minor variants in physiology. On the second leg of the trip, east of Tibia, the crew hauled aboard a female, some 40 feet in length, 42 feet in length. I estimate that she weighed 35 tons, and the ship sat low, rocking side to side through the night with her thrashing. By candlelight, I took her apart, sketching and taking notes. Against her bellowing, I cut into the mass of tentacles around her mouth. Within, I found row upon row of teeth and a baleen running along the upper jaw. Through this broom-like structure, I assumed she filtered food from the water that was too small to be chewed. We've already red whale oil processing. Of course I have attempted to improve upon Sokolov's designs. Of course! And why not? After all, it is likely that his thinking was influenced in some small way by our time together at the Academy. We are all part of a community, striving to unknot the mysteries of the cosmos. Even those among us who possess the greatest minds are often led to a fruitful line of consideration by, how does one say it, our intellectual subordinates. Sokolov is no exception to this, despite the glamour of genius he has cast over the aristocracy. And further, it is true that many of my experiments have failed. No need to gossip about it behind my back in your social clubs and the very chambers of the Academy itself. Great ambition requires risks. You may laugh at how my door to nowhere, but someday you will not. Your children will likely see it as commonly as you see the electric lamps lighting your streets at night. But a few short years ago, you would have laughed at Sokolov's arc pylon or wall of light. Your laughter, your condescending smiles, they are nothing but evidence of your own limited imagination. Commissioned by the Lord Regent in the face of growing plague crisis, the dead counter is a position that will only be given to officers, usually of junior or middle grades. In most matters of edict or curfew enforcement, these officers will defer to the acting officer on duty. However, any dead counter will have command in situations related to the plague and the handling of the dead, including those with late-stage plague symptoms, called weepers in common parlance. Starting in the month of rain, interested officers may apply for and test, if accepted, apply for the test and, if accepted, for a 2-week training tour. Pay will be administered in coin and rations of elixir, at 1 1/2 normal pay grade. So many books. Alright, I believe it's time to go see Samuel because I cannot find Lady Emily anywhere. You keep coming out here.
Attention. You are
Before the
required
sun
to
rises,
cooperate
they
with
toss any
overseers
casualties
as you
into the
would
river.
members of the City Watch
Men
and
or
Elite
half.
Guard. They
They're
speak
all
with the
good.
Lord Regent's authority.
Missed the opportunity on that part key. Now that I think about it, I think I was supposed to pick it up in a previous mission.
Ready to face the Lord Regent? About time we took care of my say. Long past time.
Yes, I'm ready. Let's go to Dunwall Tower. It's time to end the Lord Regent's rule, and if you succeed, Emily can be crowned Empress. You must return to Dunwall Tower and infiltrate the place where you once served as the Lord Protector. Ever paranoid, the Lord Regent has upgraded security over the months and has a heavily defended safe room, to which he will escape if you set off any alarms.
This is it, Corvo. Your last memories of Dunwall Tower might not be good ones, huh? So maybe you can make up for what happened back then. It'll be a bit of a climb from the waterlogged. Most important thing is killing the Lord Regent. Built himself quite a place at the top of the tower. Calls it his safe room or something. Crazy if you ask me. Another point of interest while I'm giving you the grand tour, Corvo. Broadcast control station here where all them announcements come from. Might be worth looking into. You ready? Next time I see you, the Lord Regent will be dead. And if not, well, it was an honor to serve with you.
Indeed. Splish splash, I was taking a bath. Yes, I can. So for anyone not familiar with this game, there's body there is achievements for going through this game without using any active powers. It is difficult, but because of that, every single level is designed in such a way that it can be beaten without any powers.
I have a mind to dock you for too much conversing, guardsman.
Oh, no you won't. Because I helped with the new alarms the Lord Regent asked for. And he says to me, good work. That's right, me. For a second, I thought he might even shake hands, but then, no, quiet.
I can't go out this doorway, by the way, because that arc pylon will fry me if I try it. Oh, wait, actually... Can't fry me now! Usually, I don't have stop time, because I don't actually use it all that often. But I thought it'd be fun in this game. And in this playthrough, rather. I do make extensive use of
Attention Dunwall Tower personnel.
dark vision.
All new assignments report directly to the duty officer.
You are unconscious. There was a key I just picked up from him. What was that key? Oh. Loot. Oh, that was a gun. Mission item. No. Key ring. Waterlock side door key. Interesting. Unfortunate for me. Yes, I can climb up here. And now I'm up top. Alright, good enough for me. So, those of you who were here for the start of the game, remember when we came out, we were down there. They added a bridge here now. But we were down there, we came across. That's where there was Sokolov was painting. What's his face? Can't remember his name anymore because he's not important. Rather, he's important to the story, but I don't care about him. And we played tag with Lady Emily coming down this way. And that is where the Empress was assassinated. Which way do I want to go about this? One second. I almost did not give you time. Just had a very violent sneeze. So you guys prefer your eardrums not being blown out by violent sneezes. Notice that there was a note down here that I could grab. There's also a servant and a guard. Okay. Not doing that. Oh, no. That guy to walk away. I think I can get in bushes here.
All the others down with the sickness. I want a moat, he says. Him and his big moat. What's he expecting? A whole army? Moat. All that water down the mosquitoes and invite vermin into the courtyard.
And maintenance guy is unconscious. Important to note, he is not dead. You get that from bugs crawling all over you. At least you're not dead. Grab that. Oh, I don't need any more rewired tools. King Sparrow Island sits in the middle of the Wrenhaven River, and up through the previous century, it was only used by fishermen and for occasional religious ceremonies. During the time of the Morley insurrection, a fort and naval dock were added to the island, and as a means of protecting the city from attacks by sea. In the time of the rat plague crisis, shortly after the tragic death of Empress Jessamine Caldwin, Dunwall's acting regent Hiram Burroughs commissioned the construction of a modernized military installation and lighthouse on the island. Burroughs Lighthouse, only recently completed, is widely considered to be one of the marvels of the modern age, humming with Sokolov's technologies, powered by processed whale oil. Alright. Time to have a bit of fun. I'm a fish, I'm a fish. You can't get me because I'm a fish. I'm a fish. Ooh. Oh, I can't eat those because I'm a fish. I think I'm gonna go up through this way. And that's a dead fish. So in this game, when you possess an animal, when you leave them, they die. When you possess a human, they do not. bitching to yourself. You're really gonna make things better. Okay, can you like turn around? Like seriously? Thank you.
Get your own squad after what happened last night?
You guys can't see me. So there is a lot of loot to be had over there, but I've got most upgrades already, so I don't need to worry too much about the loot. So I'm just gonna go right into the tower. Oh. Excuse me. Can I know where?
Your report, General Tobias?
Everything is secure on the grounds, Lord Regent.
It won't hurt to check again. I'm going to head down and retire to my bedroom.
Begging your pardon, sir, but I think it would be best if you stay in your safe room on the roof for now.
I need the comfort of my own bed tonight. I trust you and your men can handle the tower security. Double the guard if you have to. Come see me before you finish your rounds.
Yes, as you wish, Lord Regent. I'm heading up. Keep this area secure and use that alarm if there's any sign of trouble. Yes.
Alright, up and walk around a little bit. Across the generations, the aqueducts and tunnels beneath the city of Dunwall have served a variety of purposes. In the earliest days of the city's history, several primary canals were used to channel river overflow during the times of flooding, and for a time, it was fashionable for wealthy aristocrats to commission underground water passages, giving them access to their estates from the Wrenhaven River and its minor tributaries. Over the years, these tunnels began to interconnect, sometimes by design, sometimes by accident. The history of the tunnel system is rich. As every school child is taught, rebels used the sewers extensively during the Morley insurrection. As discussed in popular bar songs, lovers often find privacy in some of the cleaner entry points, with fresh air brought in when on the winds from the river itself. On a darker note, in addition to seeing traffic from gangs and smugglers, it is rumored that the current Royal Spymaster himself, Hiram Burrows, has a network of informants who know the twists and turns of the sewer system by heart. Until recent times, the older tunnels suffered from repeated collapse, creating sinkholes that occasionally consumed entire street corners. The current system rarely suffers from such calamity, since the sewers were reinforced and expanded by the city planning department during the ruler of Emperor Euhorn Caldwin I. Interesting. Another one? Jesus. I think power for it is down below. I hope it is, otherwise I'm going to get fried. No, it is not. Oh. So unless it has line of sight on you, it can't fry you. Oh, it does go down. Okay. And it is now disarmed. That's to you, whoever did that. I got the skeleton key. I don't want to be there. There's too many guards.
citywide ban on whale oil is now in effect. Citizens are encouraged to bring any whale oil in their possession to the City Watch at once. Anyone caught burning oil will be subject to arrest. This message is a directive from the Lord Regent himself. We must all trust in the Regent. Please don't hurt me. You're here to kill the Regent, aren't you? Spare my life, and I can help you beat him. He makes recordings on audiograph, secrets, some that would destroy him if others heard. Played on this amplifier, his confessions would be broadcast throughout the city. He'll be ruined. The audiograph card you want is in a safe in the Lord Regent's room, but I was able to see the combination over his shoulder. 935. Trust me, what's recorded on that card will do the trick. Good luck.
Thank you, kind man. The Abbey of the Everyman is a seat of religious power and inspiration for all overseers across the Empire. The Order arose over the years to protect the common people from the ravages of the outsider, until the need for a central bastion of authority was deemed necessary. This imposing structure is a destination for pilgrims seeking refuge or guidance. Many mistakenly attribute the Abbey's construction to High Overseer Benjamin Holger, when it was in actuality Holger's successor, John Clavering, who laid the foundation. Shortly after the Abbey was completed, every overseer in the land gathered there and began a trek to Whitecliff. There, a great siege commenced, as the overseers purged the region. The battle raged against heretics, witches, and thralls of the outsider. Though Holger was killed in the struggle, Whitecliff was cleansed, and the ceremonial rites that followed lasted for a month, giving birth to many invocations and speeches, which were inscribed in the tomes and carried back to the Abbey, where they are still revered today. Yeah, the Everyman, a whole crock of shit. I mean, wait, what? I'm a sneaky boy, you can't perceive me.
The music. I remember when the Empress and I used to chat in here. We'd take tea. Stupid cut. Discover. Need no dies. This was my chair. Things have changed.
I think it was 935.
Remember to have tea sent up later.
Lord Spymaster, we had a specific agreement, and I planned around it. The Royal Protector wasn't part of that agreement. You assured me that she and the girl would be alone. So the price of the job just went up. Send the coin to the alternate dead drop, or you can be sure we'll come calling. I'll take that jewel as well. Ooh,
My apologies, Lord Regent. The whale oil was depleted. A replacement tank is on its way, as we speak.
This is unacceptable. Must be kept operational at all times. So it never happens again.
He's got a music box out there. He has no idea I'm in the room with him. And he won't for some time yet. I want him to be conscious when he hears the alert go out.
If I explain, then you will see I am not at fault. My poverty eradication plan was meant to bring prosperity to the city, to rid us of those scoundrels who waste their days in filth and drink, without homes or occupations other than to beg for the coin for which the rest of us toil. And it was a simple plan. Bring the disease-bearing rats from the Pandician continent and let them take care of the poor for us. The plan worked perfectly at first. But the rats, oh, it was as if they sought to undo me. They hid from the catchers and bred at a sickening rate. Soon it didn't matter. Rich, poor, all were falling sick. And then people began to ask questions. The Empress assigned me to investigate whether the rats had been imported by a foreign power. I knew the truth would come out eventually, so there was no other way than to be rid of her and take power myself. She had to die, you see. She had to die. Bringing about the death of an empress is not an easy thing. But it gave me the chance to attack the plague with some real authority. Quarantines, deportation of the sick. What are you doing? But there's always something. I ordered you to put down your weapons. Searching for...
And now you die.
Sniveling workman searching for his missing wife. And then quarantine is broken.
Over the centuries, the this is the new one. The Abbey of the Everyman has held its place as the dominant religion across the Isles. Not only does its adherents call it the only meaningful faith, but aside from a few tolerated variants, they castigate the followers of other religions as heretics, actively resulting in harm rather than harmony. A key component to the Abbey's health is the High Overseer, venerated by all other overseers, the women in the oracular order, and the congregations from each town and city across the empire. The High Overseer is called upon to interpret the 7 strictures and to initiate important ceremonies such as the VRoid Feast at the end of each calendar year. Above all, the High Overseer must embody the strictures, serving as a living example of their perfection. Upon the death of the acting High Overseer, it falls upon a council made up of elder overseers to call for the Feast of Painted Kettles, the first step in the arduous process of choosing a new leader for the Abbey. And yes, I did purposely take the non-lethal route and then undid all the work of the non-lethal route by killing him right in front of his guards.
You're here, and we'll find you.
That is a lot of guards.
Oh, I'll find you.
And they are now looking under tables for me. So I'm just going to casually go over here.
Here somewhere, scum. Got you now. Possible.
What are you guys gonna do about it, huh? Hey, Lasana! I actually did not know you were streaming. I can't believe I missed your stream. Sorry about that. But welcome to the stream, everyone. Welcome, Raiders. Did you have a good stream, Liz? Hey, thanks for the follow, Tinsera. There we go. I'm guessing you were working on your model on stream, considering you said you hate hair and you hate hair. I can speech, I swear. And you're playing arts. Actually, I'm going to pop over to just chatting for a little bit while I say hi to the Raiders. Yes, VRoid made it very easy. Actually, speaking of the just chatting screen, made it very easy based on the fact that I've got pictures of 5 models on my wall plus the model I'm currently using. Yeah, well, welcome Raiders. If you're new here, I am Morgan. I am a changeling VTuber. The distinctive echo that you're hearing is a result of me using telepathic speech and trying to get it to transport electronically. It's not an easy thing to do, but as you can see, my model does not have a mouth. That's because changelings are descended from doppelgangers. My other forms do have mouths, and I talk normally in those forms. But in this form, unfortunately, we have to deal with the challenges of telepathic speech. So did you make a lot of progress on your model there list, or hardly any at all? A whole 2 hairs. Well, I can't wait to see the results of that. I'll have to go check out the VOD of that later. You know what? 2 hairs is more than 0, so at least you're making progress. Might not be as fast as progress as you like, but it's still progress. For any, again, reiterating for anybody new in chat, yes, that's true. I do not have affiliate. At this point, I don't plan on going for affiliate. So instead, if you type commands into chat, Nightbot will give you a list of commands. I've replicated a couple of them that most streamers have, such as hydrate or posture check. If anybody has suggestions for new commands I can add, just let me know. And in there, you also find the forms command, which you can use if you would like to see me actively take on any of the forms that you see on the lovely picture frames. So I'm not sure how many people are familiar with Dishonored, but that is the game that we were playing just before you guys came in. We just actually finished eliminating the Lord Regent who set us up as the murderer of the previous Empress. So we are just finishing up that mission. If you guys haven't played, want to play, be aware there are spoilers. But at the same time, this is definitely not my first playthrough. I have played it many times before. So if you have any spoilers of your own you want to discuss, have any questions about the game, or even want to give me some tips, I am all ears. No worries there. I do have the spoilers tag on the stream, so hopefully that I haven't spoiled anything for anybody who didn't want to hear it. That being said, this game is several years old, so if you haven't played by now, what are you doing? Go get the game, it's awesome. Anyways, I'll actually take us back into the game, and I will show you what we've just been doing. Yeah, and apparently they know I'm here. So I purposely just took the stealthy, non-lethal method to get rid of him, of the Regent's, Lord Regent that was here. And then after doing that, which involved basically airing his dirty laundry, he made a recording of him confessing to killing the Empress and starting this whole plague that's in this city. I aired it over his loudspeaker system that goes across the entire city. So he was about to be arrested, but I was like, no. He can't just be arrested. He gets to die. So that's what I did. So he is just finished getting murdered right in front of the guards. The guards are looking for me for some strange reason. I just killed the guy that brought about the plague to the city. But apparently they still want to kill me. Really? Come on now. So I noticed a bunch of hotspots. Did I type that wrong? User trying to ban doesn't exist. So ban room host 0312. Boom, he's gone. I've noticed that a lot of hotspots, actually, like in my own follower list, I've got a lot of unknown users. So a lot of the hotspots have been banned from Twitch permanently, but now they've swapped around the way that they set up their names. Previously, it was host0312 underscore and then a random word. Now they put the word in front. So host isn't completely gone, but there are tools that Twitch has now that can help you deal with those. For anybody that is a streamer, there are additional settings that you can set that require people to either have a verified email or a verified phone number attached to the account, or both. And you can set exceptions for if people have been following for X amount of time, then they can be exempt from that type of thing. So, just a quick look at the tool. It is very, very powerful in that you can still allow your chat to chat in discourse in the chat log there, without allowing bots that just randomly follow you to chat. Sometimes it will cause it so that new accounts or new followers might not be able to chat right away. Oh, that was just updating the thing that I banned. Okay. So it could be set up so that they might not be able to chat right away, but after a certain period of time they will. And it's just an extra protection tool for streamers, especially ones who get hate raids. It has come out that the hotspots are actively targeting anybody with the VTuber tag, which... Oh, apparently I did not set on this stream. I have it in my game title, but not in my actual tags down below. Whoops. But yeah, so they are actively targeting anybody with the VTuber tag and or any of the LGBTQ plus tags. And especially any people of color as well. It's just a very racist, homophobic, VTuber-phobic, I guess, bot setup. They were stopped for a while, and there actually is a user who has the name Hoss on the platform, who is not associated with these bots at all. He has no idea why they're using his name, but he has taken a lot of flack, but he's been pretty open in talking on like Twitch and whatnot, or not Twitch, on Twitter and whatnot, to be saying like, hey, these bots are back, I don't know why they're using my name, but if it's not exactly this, then it's not me. Please protect yourselves, that sort of thing. So it is unfortunate that so many people are caught in the crosshairs of these hate raids, but at least finally, Twitch has released tools to allow streamers to kind of fight back a little bit, rather than using third-party tools like the Siri bots or the Commander Root, which I have used to ban some bots in the past. All right, with that bot dealt with, let's I know they're still looking for me, but I'm just going to take a little peek-see around the building here, because I want to get some more loot. This is actually the rooftop here. Probably go that way. Do not perceive me. Thank you. You should not perceive me either. So this game is primarily a stealth game. You can go through the entire game, just hack and slash the entire way if you really wanted to. But first and foremost, it is a little bit of a stealth game. It's got a lot of mechanics for being able to go unseen, knowing when you've been spotted and stuff like that. It does suffer from the same AI problems that a lot of games from this era suffered, which is, after you've left an area, even after killing somebody, you're like, oh, must have been the wind, that type of thing. So yeah, it does suffer that problem, but overall, I think this game is amazing, as evidence that I have chosen to run it as my first game on Twitch. Is this guy gonna leave me alone? He is still looking at me. For some reason, you can actually see them better if you're looking at essentially at the corner of your vision. See, probably rats into everything. If that's the case, that is quite the human-sized rat. Very much like you just walk away. Yeah, there you go. Shells. Yeah, just walk on by. Don't proceed. I just saw somebody there. Oh yeah, there's somebody who's playing one of those stupid. So that guy that's in there, he's playing in the music box, which stops my magic powers from working. It's really, really annoying. And no more magic powers blocks. Stop some time. Rush in here. Pick him up and get him out of sight of... Whoops. Forgot if you drop them while you're have time stop, they just kind of hang in midair. But yeah, the tall boy that's out there would have spotted him, and I did not want that. Oh, the thing I'm hearing is probably upstairs. And I'm just gonna loot whatever I can from here. Trials of Aptitude, excerpt from a book on the esoteric properties of the atom. Once a child shows the proper inclination, he is marked. Overseers are assigned to study the subject. I can't speak. Have to get off to work. Have a great stream and have fun in Dishonored, Morgan. Well, thanks, Tinsara. I was glad you were able to stop by. Have fun at work, and hopefully it's not too rigorous or boring for you. Surreptitiously, in order to determine whether this inclination is supported by cosmological conditions and other signs ongoing throughout the year. At the end of the cycle, those befitting further testing are removed from their homes some hours before dawn and must begin the march to an outpost outside the city. There, the children undergo ritual preparation and evaluation until the last night of the month of rain, when they make pilgrimage to Whitecliff. During an elaborate ceremony, it is determined which of the children will become overseers and which must be put down. This world setting is fairly dark. A lot of dead children in this setting, unfortunately. A little bit more, I guess, background information for people who are not familiar with the game. The main character, Corvo Otano, can you see it? Yes, if you see at the bottom left there, his hand has a bit of a tattoo on it. That marks him as somebody who's been marked by an outsider, who is a mythical type creature, not creature, but being. Yes, I'll disable that tank. Mythical type creature that grants powers to those that he deems interesting. And I am one of those people, and that's why I am able to teleport around like I do. Whoa! No! Crap, I didn't expect them to see me. Do I have any of these slots? No, I don't have any VIP slots. Once I do have VIP slots, you will be getting added to that list there, Liz. Don't worry. Alright. Really sucks to be you. Can't get me up here. Lord Regent, since we lost the financial support to the Boyle family, things are dire. We've had to make major cuts. The patrol boats stationed in the Wrenhaven River, in the Wrenhaven, supposed to be Wrenhaven River, around the tower have been redeployed to North Bank to protect the few food shipments still trickling in from the farmlands outside Dunhall. Sir, I'm warning you now, this means that the approach to the tower through the waterlock is now exposed. It is unlikely that an attack would come from the river, but I know how you worry. Ironically, there's one thing working in our favor. Since the waterlock malfunctioned last month, that idiot who manages the moat flow controls hasn't been able to repair it. And with Sokolov missing, no one else is sure how to get the blasted thing working again. So anyone conducting an assault from the river would have to climb up the pipes in the waterlock, which is hard to imagine.
Guess what I did earlier in the stream?
That's mine. Oh, no. You are not allowed to see me. No, you are not allowed to see me. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and stop time. You can't perceive anything because you are a sucker. Peace, I am out. Me either. Back into the tower interior. These guys are still looking for me. Not that it changes a whole lot. As long as they're not all super grouped up, I can get around most of them, if not all of them. I can do things like that, so... I mean, it's not like they can really see me. Not allowed to perceive. Thought I heard another one. You just take a nap right there. Yeah, there you go. That looks super comfy. Decoration shape. That's fine. Actually, I'm gonna go here. I haven't had it on all game, but where is it? Pick up log. We turn that on, you'll see what those pickups actually do. Most of them are just giving me money, to be frankly honest. I mean, I could, that would be such a troll. See, 300 coins on the side there. Get that out over here.
Someone's supposed to be on duty over here.
Another one has fallen victim. The silence. Sandman. Give me a loot. And there is a reason why I'm trying to do this mostly non-lethal. This game does have a mechanic where it tracks what they call chaos. The more you kill, the more chaos there is. The more chaos there is, the more rats are around, and generally the more aggressive people and random civilians are. So chaos does matter in this game. Where did I put you? I don't think anyone's coming out back out this way. You're still searching for me. They will not find me. Yep. There's a hound over there. Can I get this guy to stay up here? I can. Haha. Ooh. I don't see anyone over there, so I go here. This guy no longer watches the stairs. Problem solved. Oh yeah, that's not precarious at all. He's totally not going to have a problem getting down from there when he wakes up.
I know you're somewhere
around. Up there. Another one to add to my unconscious collection. Out of the way. There we go. Now it's gonna be a problem. Man, so much free loot. Can't believe how much free loot I'm getting. You saw me. Oops. Precarious position for him.
Restrict an errant mind before it becomes fractious and divided. Can two enemies occupy the same body? No, for the first will direct it one way, and the second another, until they stumble into a ditch. Likewise, two contrary thoughts cannot long abide in a man's mind, or he will become weak-willed and subject to any heresy. Restrict the lying tongue that is like a spark in a man's mouth. It is such a little thing, yet from one spark, an entire city may burn to the ground. The father of a lie will suffer a punishment compounded by each person related. Restrict roving feet that love to trespass. They pay no heed to the boundary stones of other men's fields. They wander into foreign lands, only to return with their souls black.
Shut up. Okay, why was there a blood spatter? Seriously, why was there a blood spatter? Okay, he is just unconscious. What? I hit him with a sleep dart. How did this happen? Influence of the outsider. Brother, with an anxious heart, anxious, I can speak, I swear, I respond to your letter. If your suspicion is true, I have grave misgivings about those presiding over Dunwall Tower. I have only recently resolved my disagreements with the Abbey. It has come upon me as a surprise that some are lobbying for me to take up the mantle of High Overseer. But despite all that is going on, I hope to advise you personally in this matter. Last time you wrote, you speculated that the mute... Oh, that was my own screen scrolling. You speculated that the mute who serves as torture within Dunwall Tower might be a follower of the outsider. He has an odd countenance, his tongue is twisted, and he cannot speak. And a wolfhound follows him about. Add to this the incomprehensible groaning and a litany of repeated whispers you hear coming from his chambers at night, and it seems certain. At first I found it hard to believe. How could one I admire so, such as the Lord Regent, allow this to go unchecked within his own house? Surely he must respect the Seven Strictures. But now I see the pieces arranged before me. And I must tell you, it aligns with a vision I experienced by one of our sisters from the oracular sect. Coming to me in the night, she spoke, "Silence inflicts pain, and a hound's shadow follows the puppet of the outsider." Your position at the tower has been of great use to our order, and there is no shame in reporting back to me. You are an overseer first and foremost, and it is your sole duty to protect the world from the men of the malevolent influences of the outsider. Tell no others of this, and await my instructions. I must wonder how high up into Dunwall Tower this corruption has spread. Taking a quick hydrate break. All right. Back to unloadable. Okay, there is a person right above you, just about saw me. Quit spitting in the library, come on, man. You don't spit on books. What's wrong with you?
Oh, no, stupid cut.
I'll just leave you on the stairs. I don't really care at this point. Everyone's getting knocked out at some point in this run. They already know I'm here because I killed the Lord Regent, so... Give me your loot. As you were. I almost blew them up. Got them both. There you go. She's just counting up here, right there. I don't know, but this guy. Please let me get him. There we go. That was almost dangerous. That looks so comfy, doesn't it? Side of the building again, so down here I go. The Isle of Tivia. Northernmost among the isles, Tivia is dominated by snarling mountain ranges that rise up from frozen plains. Travel between cities involves arduous treks through territory thickly infested with terrible bears and packs of hounds adapted to the climate. Despite these conditions, Tivian art, architecture, food, and fashion are ornate and complex, marked by an intricate refinement that perhaps arose as a counterpoint to the cold, harsh land itself. While people in the lower city of Caltaine share much with their nearest neighbors in Morley, most Tivians are a breed apart, shaped by generations of life in the inhospitable cold. Austere and regal Tivians are proud of their customs, food, and history, and have little concern for the isles to the south. So much lore drops coming in here. The Academy of Natural Philosophy. Squatting at the edge of Dunwall, the Academy of Natural Philosophy is an ancient educational institute, bustling with young students and old philosophers, alchemists, cosmologists, and vivisectionists. The best minds from across the isles gather there to study all of nature, including the human corpus, the celestial heavens, and the physical universe. No one is allowed inside except esteemed members and the few students accepted each year after a long and arduous application process. Those living nearby can only puzzle at the exotic shipments seen coming from the river and passing through the back doors, or wrinkle their noses at the odd smells that emerge from the smokestacks atop. Royal physician Anton Sokolov is currently head of the Academy. In the last stream that we did this, we kidnapped Sokolov. So he's mine now. Slackjaw's Bottle Street Gang. Clavering Boulevard, leading to the office of the High Overseer, is still under tight control. The City Watch is stretched thin, but they have dedicated checkpoints on Clavering, with associated patrols. Additionally, there's been talk of erecting some of the new Sokolov security systems to protect the street, which is home to several persons of note, in addition to leading to several vital businesses. The adjacent streets are another matter. Bottle Street in particular, and the Old Dunwall Whiskey Distillery are currently controlled by Slackjaw and his Bottle Street gang. Not much is known about Slackjaw, except that he has been particularly active during the plague crisis. As part of his illegal business, which revolves around the distribution of anti-plague elixir, the Watch has been slow in cracking down on the operation. Yeah, because that was quiet. Toilet. Not reading all those tales for children. Nope, not doing it. Can't make me. Oh, Probably didn't need to stop time there. I'm actually all out of elixir now. Oopsies, that was a mistake and a half. Back down.
Sir, I've been hearing strange noises from the end of the hallway.
It's probably coming from the torturer's rooms. He's a walking freak show. Just stay clear of him. Everyone does.
What's wrong with him?
He's mute. But it's more than that. I heard the overseers were furious because they suspect him of practicing the dark arts. But the Regent ordered them to leave him alone for now. Like I said, avoid the area.
Don't worry about me, sir. That sounds like a bad combination all around.
A bit more time than that. Guess not. What? Just took like 5 leap darts to the chest. Wow. Oh. I mean, if Doom is Twitch safe, I'm sure that's Twitch safe. Yeah. Oh dearie, dearie, down the cellar so dreary. Why won't you come out to see me? When you were here, we made them scream, didn't we? Come back to visit, and I'll give you another present, carved and shiny. You aren't much in the way of proper conversation, mind you, but I do love to watch you work. Come back, I'll tell you stories, such stories. Your dear granny. That's my right now.
Corvo, within the high walls of your enemy's stronghold, the scent of his blood still fresh in the air. My, how you've changed things. You know, the Lord Regent would have fought harder to protect himself, but the truth is, he knew that he deserved to die. It must have been agony for such a tightly wound man to watch as the plague spiraled out of control. As people on the streets went mad and died bleeding from the eyes. Don't worry, I'm not about to tell you that he deserved sympathy. The worst part must have been knowing that it was all his fault. As you hunted down his people one by one, and finally came for him, he must have realized that all his planning was for nothing. And that must have been exquisitely terrifying.
Yes, I terrified him on purpose. Alright, parts. Oh, there's still a bone tram way up there. Okay. Duck into here. She won't say anything. What?
To me.
Normally they don't say anything. God damn it.
Stop messing around and come out at once. You won't stay hidden for long.
Normally they don't say anything.
Eyes sharp. Call out to each other if you spot him. can't stay hidden forever.
I quite assure you, I can.
You won't stay hidden for long.
And now there's one less person looking for me. Would you look at that? Oops. Yeah, he really had to go. Couldn't hold it anymore. That's another one that's unconscious. You know what? You're gonna have a tough time getting out of there. If you call out again, I swear.
And this train needs to go to the torture, I mean, the royal interrogator.
Oh no, why do I have to take it?
He's harmless, unless you're scheduled for execution or for questioning.
He's so strange. Always working on something he keeps secret. And he has that brute of a dog.
Trust me, he's gentle as a lamb. Now, take him his food.
Honestly, a bit of a favor here. You don't have to go see the torture. Who this dude is? Survivor. Wow. Not sure what you survived from, but you're on my shoulder now. Weaver identification and handling. Once a victim bleeds from the eyes, you cannot help them. Death is inevitable, given our current understanding of the plague. However, by following protocol, we can limit its spread. All personnel handling weepers, or those in the final stages, must consume liberal amounts of one of the available protective potions. Any of the variants will serve for this purpose, Sokolog's elixir or Piero's remedy, for instance. A dose per day for the enlisted men, and a dose twice per day for officers. Distance must be maintained either through the use of polearms or incendiary ranged weapons, in order to avoid the parasitic stinging insects that colonize an infected host. After use, strict washing procedures must be followed with regards to washing the metal kennels, transport paddocks, and the carriages used to transport the infected to one of the deportation zones, such as the flooded district. Yeah, they have a lot more extreme measures for plagues and pandemics than we do. But it's also a simpler time. I mean, I wanted the coin, but yes, you can sleep there. Back down here. One of those, and I wanted that. There we go. Top up my mana reserves. Oh, quit you squeaking. Kronk isn't around here to translate. You know what? I don't think I will. Looting in recent months. The looting started in the warehouses. Once enough men took sick with the plague, companies had to suspend operations. My husband, Malchus, was with the Marison Tobacco Leaf Company, which closed last year during the month of clans. He ran the fireboxes at the main curing barn. Malchus always said flu curing made the sweetest leaf. Sickness hits the tobacco men hardest because of all the smoking. They ran with a small crew for a while, but around the time my husband got sick, the fires were put out and the tobacco sat rotting. Somehow, the thieves knew and started stripping the place. Later, they moved on to houses, the bastards. If it wasn't clear already, 18 plus stream right here. There is. How does he not see me? Like, honestly.
Nasty furry filth.
Like, he must be super blind. I stepped out of that door right beside him.
We got a prowler on the loose.
I mean, you know there's a prowler on the loose.
He has to see reason.
Because I killed the Lord Regent in front of all you guys. So, sucks to be you. Let's go upstairs and grab that last bone charm, and we'll be on our way. I think we've got... I left two bodies here. Where did they go?
Another toad. Sorry, doesn't.
See ya. I got no lethal left. Wait, why do I still have an objective for the torture? Apparently I have to kill him? Alright, I'll go down and kill him. Whatever, he's a monster of a person. Are you just gonna stand there? Okay, now he goes. Kindly just screw off here. Thank you. Where is the switch? This is. Spiritual remedy. Don't want dogs being you while I'm in here. No, it's up here. Bone charm. Bolts stuck in enemies break less often. I don't think that works for sleeping bolts, unfortunately. Corvo, I have missed you while you've been away. If I could trust anyone else with these matters, I would gladly send them so you could remain close. But there is no one else. The plague has taken so many. The Spy Master was right to insist that I send you. When you were away, every day seemed a heavy burden. Even simple tasks seem worrisome. Emily is difficult to manage. And the great troubles of the city, the conflict and the plague, all seem insurmountable. When you are near, it is different. My heart is at peace. Speaking of heart,
If the plague were to take the entire city, or flames consume it, Wall Tower would be the last to fall.
Emily, my daughter, I know that one day you'll be grown up, and I wonder what you'll remember of these years. Will you recall your time as a child with fondness? Or were there too many caretakers, formal dinners and lessons about boring old history? Maybe the precious hours we spent together will shine brighter. Time captured now and then with your mother and with Corvo, who was always close to my heart. I hope the season of rats and plague will be nothing more than a passing shadow on your early memories. A crisis come and past, weathered by your mother and her advisors. You'll sit on the throne someday, and will do well, I hope. It's a tricky life, full of responsibility and peril. It was not your choice to be the daughter of an empress, but I believe you'll rise to the challenge. Stay good-hearted, Emily. Keep drawing and telling stories, and only share your power with those you truly trust.
So, Emily, the little girl that we had rescued, for those who are not familiar, is the daughter of the Empress who we were framed as killing. Right. I think that's about it. Just gotta wind and eat my way. Not reading that one right now. I think I've already read the whalers in another area. Oops. Up here I go. The dog is now not allowed to proceed.
Righteous and pure, I do everything's work.
I also left bodies in here. Why are they gone? It's always creepy when the body goes missing. Back to the exterior. Yeah, there's a rune over there. And I definitely want to get, because powers are amazing. I don't think you get enough runes to get every single power, but you get pretty close. Hey, buddy. Bye, buddy. Whoa, 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 do not fall. Do not fall. I'm trying to not kill everybody I see. That's tall boy that just looks on me. And that guy also almost on me. Turn around the most opportune time, you know that? Oh, that was at me. Oh, crap. Ow! Oh, I went right through a wall, like... I'm dumb! I can't believe that tower saw me from all the way over there. You have to pass out, washing over, whatever all that is. I missed this the first time. Official decree. By order of the Lord Regent, effective immediately, all access to Dunwall Tower is hereby restricted to official traffic, via waterlock only. The front gate is sealed, with no exceptions. This order issued from the Office of General Tobias, with the full authority of the Lord Regent. Yeah, you already read this one. Yeah, super capacity. It's all about the river crust and how they are everywhere. You know what? I'm not going the riskets.
Don't you love the view from here?
This place makes me sad.
Why is that?
This is where the Empress was killed by that wretched murderer. Everything changed for the worse after that day.
It was a dark day for sure, but things were already bad with the plague. In any case, I wouldn't dwell on it. Let me comfort you.
Oh, he sounds like a sleazeball.
Bye and see you later.
I don't think it's a good idea tonight.
I get to go back to Samuel. Alright. One last check. Yeah, I did not miss anything. Perfect. Up against the wall. Sploosh. Let me on the boat, please. I don't want to get hit by hagfish.
Is it all done? You ready to go back to the Hound Pits?
I sure am.
Thanks to you, Corvo. All right, let's go.
All right. I killed one hostile, being the Lord Regent, so all those other disappeared bodies do not count. That's perfect. I defeated the Lord Regent's torturer. I forgot to go back and kill him, but that's fine. We don't need to murder him. And overall chaos is low. Perfect. That means Samuel's going to like us. Okay. Just this part here.
Big changes. Makes me uneasy, to tell the truth. A small fry like me always gets the worst of it. But maybe it's going to be different now. The Lord Regent is gone. The Abbey has a new High Overseer. I'm guessing our work is almost done. The others are in the bar. No doubt waiting to raise a glass in your name. Me, I think I'll just linger out here if you don't mind. Reflect on things while we have a moment. Congratulations, Corvo.
Oh, we get to celebrate. We have saved Lady Emily. We have defeated the Lord Regent. She is going to be put onto the throne.
Corvo! Everyone says you did something good tonight. She sees me, and she is telling young Lady Emily.
Right.
Damn me, he's done it. Word is spreading all over the city. The tyranny is over. By this time tomorrow, Emily will be on the throne. After that, we'll clear your name and put everything we've got into rebuilding the city.
I wish there were more of a city to rule. Most of Dunwall is rats and corpses.
The Admiral's right, I'm afraid. Corvo, you did your job while the rest of us sat on our asses. Our work starts tomorrow.
Tonight, rest easy. Tomorrow, we crown an empress. To Corvo, the man who served to change the course of history.
To Emily Caldwell, and the new dawn rises.
All right, what'd you guys think of the game?
She'll need higher mathematics, court protocol, and cosmology.
We're leaving tomorrow, aren't we? I don't know if I want to go back to the tower. I can be impressed from anywhere, right?
I just think I should have a
Maybe a
central
ship.
role. She trusts me.
It's true, she does.
Time to impose a little Navy discipline. One of the strangest campaigns before.
Ooh, what's happening? Maybe I need to heal up. I think I'm gonna go to bed, actually. I'm not feeling the best. Really not feeling the best. I think I'm just gonna pass out right on the floor. How's that?
Samuel, you move like you've been drinking. Did the poison work its magic? Is he dead?
It better have worked. It cost me a month's profit.
Yes, sir. I believe Corvo has breathed his last. Just as you wanted.
You've done a fine job.
Remember, we need the body. If we come forward with the corpse of the man who murdered the Empress, we'll be greeted as heroes.
Yes, it'll grant us legitimacy. We'll be the men who rescued Emily and brought down the Lord Regent and his assassin. You'll see to the body, won't you, Samuel?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Who would have seen that coming? Getting stabbed in the back by these assholes.
I'm sorry something terrible, Corvo. But I only gave you half the poison. They were watching me and it was all I could think to do. I think you're strong enough to survive that. I'll put you on a raft and then I've got to ship out myself before they find out I've gone against their wishes. Snakes. They'll want to do the same to me as soon as I've outlived my uses. Hopefully you'll wake up and find your way out of this cursed city.
And that's why Samuel is best being. He is a reason why we survive. All right, but we're actually going to leave it right there. It's getting about time to end up the stream here. Take us back to just chatting. I hope everyone has enjoyed the game so far. As you saw at the last screen there, we get to try and figure out what to do now that we have been stabbed in the back by Havelock, Martin, and Pendleton. Yeah, so clearly the game's not over yet. There's going to be more. I obviously did not do the best job at acting, as if I've never played this before, like the game was really ending. But, you know, it's all good fun. So we are going to be ending the stream. I do have somebody already that I would like to raid. Let me just double check something here. Yes, I want to add something that I forgot on my ending screen. There we go. Alright, so today we will be raiding the Bananial. He is doing a 12-hour subathon. He started quite a few hours ago, and he's got, I would say, probably about 3 hours left. So he started 9 hours ago. I can do math, shut up. Yeah, so we're going to go raid the Bananial, but first I've got a fancy new ending screen. Well, this ending screen is not new, but something I added to it is just to thank anybody who was in the stream today. So we'll go to that, and once that is done, we will raid the Bananial. Okay, so it's not working properly. It's supposed to be rolling credits here to thank everybody who followed during the stream, so I'm just going to do that manually. Thank you to both, or I guess just to Sarah, because the other one who followed was a hotspot. Screw you, hotspot. And thank you to Asana for the raid. And thank you to anybody who was active in chat, keeping me company. Definitely appreciate it. I'm going to set up the raid here for the Bananial. Please do stick around. Usually he does raid raps and songs. I'm not sure if he's actually doing raid this moment. Looks like he is doing a bit of a collab in Phasmophobia. So let's see if we can spook him as he's in the middle of trying to find a goat. Alright. Raid. And everyone make sure you go say hi to the Bananial. Thanks. Bye. Raid message. Change the raid. Almost forgot that. free to copy that and add any raid emotes that you have.